inspire somebody, encourage somebody, help somebody to the next level.
Hello, everybody. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share the video. This is going to be a nice, quick video. Hey, stop saying you're married. Stop saying it's just like we married, and you're not. You're not married, you're not married. So stop trying to act like you're married. And stop with all of this. Well, we've been living together for all this time. It's just like he my husband, but he ain't. Well, I mean, he, help with the bills, and he do this, he do that. I don't care what he do on the side, as long as he come back home. Listen, get some business about yourself. Some real business. I'm so sick and tired of women lying to themselves, talking about it's just like we're married. We do the same thing married people do. At the end of the day, you're acting married, you're fabricating that you're married, and when something happens, everybody know you ain't. So watch this. Even you gonna feel the repercussions of not being married, whether it's here or there in eternity. Now, it makes no sense for you to fool yourself, constantly saying we do things like married people do. You might do the things that, or some things that married people do, but that don't mean you married. Marriage is a legal document that you sign as a commitment and a covenant to each other. So it's going to get hard. It's going to be aggravating. You're going to want to walk out. But when you sign that covenant to be committed to that person, I'm not talking about physical abuse and all this here, and now you about to, commit suicide. I'm not saying stay in something like that. Hear me what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. But I'm talking about the people that want to compare marriage to a unmarried relationship. It's easier to walk out when you're not married. When you are married, that's a commitment, that's a covenant that you have made, not only with yourself, but with God, hopefully with God. And so, and it wasn't because of money or what they could do for you, this and other. It was because you felt that you all were on the same page. You love each other. You're in love. And see what I said, huh? You love each other first, okay? And then you're in love or whatever. But you have both of those aspects. And then you have this agape love that comes in a marriage where that person gets on your last everlasting nerve. You are not going to walk out like you just in some regular relationship. You're going to try your best to work it out. That's a real marriage. And that other person is trying their best to work it out. Nobody is perfect. And then another thing y'all got to learn, being married, y'all got to pick y'all battles for real. You think my husband didn't get on my nerves? Oh, I didn't get on his nerves? Yes. But we learn how to pick our battles. So watch this. When you're single, your battle is different. Because you can walk out at any time. He can walk out on you at any time because he's not committed. There is really no obligation there. And if you all have children and you feel like, well, that should be your obligation, well, that still don't stop them from walking out because they're going to take care of their kids regardless or not take care of their kids regardless, like whatever is in their hearts, whether it's the male or the female. So when you sit back and say, well, I just feel like we're married anyway. Well, guess what? He ain't gonna never marry it because he done heard you say you feel like you're married anyway. He done heard you express, well, it's just like it. He done heard you express, no, I'm not really into that, but yeah, you done change your mind. I'm gonna cut this video because I'm just done with it. Look, for right now. You are not married. Just because you are cooking, cleaning, and even paying some of them bills up in that house, he's still not your husband. He is still up for grabs, honey. And they got some people out here that's still grabbing them. And you going to sit there and let them grab them and say, well, long as he come into this house, at the end of the day, he coming home. And then he going to start missing some nights. But then you're going to be all right with it because it seems like y'all still married anyway. Okay, well, we married. We do. We're married people and y'all ain't married. You ain't married. You're not married. Stop playing house. You're not married. You're not married. It's simple as that. Why you ain't married? Some of y'all could say, oh, because I don't want to. Man, please go sit down with all that. Please. He don't want to marry you. Right? He don't want to marry you. And if you don't want to get married and you're acting like you married and, playing around and this and the other, then you got more deeper issues than I have time to even discuss. But stop saying you're married, because you're not.